Hello. We're back in the land of Colombia, where I'm gonna rip some fools, pop some headshots, dismantle religion.
So, are you streaming?
I'm not streaming to you. 1 second. Is that working?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Okay.
I haven't put it on your screen though.
Oh, I meant to get a mod to make the, hello?
Your gun looks or at least it's reminiscent of the golden gun.
Yeah. I meant to get a mod that would, make the UI a little bigger. Because the UI is tiny.
Sweet mother of Colombia, why do we worship three symbols in your memory? We worship the sword, so that we might avenge you. We worship the raven, so that we might cover the city with eyes. We worship the coffin, because it symbolizes the weight of our faith.
Well, that's kind of a frightening faith.
Oh my god.
Okay, why are you doing this? Okay, well, just stay on one side.
Okay, I'm gonna edit that out later.
Sorry. I can stay in. It's raw.
It's unfiltered. It's unedited.
I'm trying to plug something in, and I couldn't get the outlet to stay in the right position.
How do I use my plasmid? Oh, I made the thumb one? Weird. Oh, no, that makes sense why I would get the thumb one. Hello? Okay. Now here's the thing about the combat of this game and like previous games is
We're sorry to say that Monument Island is off limits.
I never used really
Workmen should proceed to the island by means
the
of
vigors as much.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's something that's probably a matter of style and like your experience with shooters, I guess, because like I don't find the combat precise enough to deal with the shooting. / I'm not good at shooters.
Whereas like I am good enough at shooters that
Ooh.
I think I can compensate for how imprecise the shooting is.
Hmm.
What? Okay.
This is just like a little stopping point for their rail system. The rail system is probably one of the coolest things in the game, to be honest. And I would almost like to see a game that does something similar. Actually, isn't that kind of what Void Train does a little bit?
I thought about picking that up, I'm not gonna lie to you.
And the Lord saw the wickedness
Yeah.
of man was great.
It was on sale for a bit, but it's not on sale right now.
He had made man on the earth. Rain,
I don't think I want to spend $30 on
40
it.
days and 40
Oh, is it
nights
30
of the
now?
stuff.
Okay.
And
I
he
might,
left
Yeah.
not a thing that walked alive.
Because it's still in early access, so it's one of those, like, it's constantly being worked on. So, like, give it a little bit, and it will be an even bigger game.
For another time.
But it does have a very good rating, so. Or it's mostly positive, anyway.
He's gone to ground. Better start busting down some doors. I'm not busting.
You can definitely see like elements of
Skyline up above.
what
Some
this
elevation.
game inspired in like Dishonored, this franchise.
Mm-hmm.
Dishonored like clearly does like that kind of combat way better because that's the focus of the game. But
That
like speaking of,
and
that's a game that I should play again.
Dishonored.
Yeah.
Yeah, like right now, it's early combat still, but like none of this is particularly challenging.
No, I think it would be funny if you just used the pistol the whole game.
I thought about it as like a challenge to myself.
The pistol and vigors or something like that. Like if it gets
I don't
hard,
even
you just use some vigors.
I don't even use the vigors. The only vigor I will use is bucking Bronco when I get it, because it's the best one.
Stand down! Stand down!
The Delaware with flaming sword and the wings of angels. Watch over me and lend me strength. Father Washington, hear my prayer.
We're taking a deliberate pause there. So when they revealed this game, his design was so much older looking, like kind of like,
Oh, really?
yeah. He kind of looked what I always imagined Ebenezer Scrooge looking like kind of old and like skinny, frail looking.
And now, to repay a debt, you've come from my land. But not all debts can be repaid, Booker.
You don't know me, pal.
Prophecy is my business, Mr. DeWitt, as blood is yours. You know why these men will die for me? Because I have seen their future in the glory, and hence they are content. What brought you to Columbia, Booker? Bring us the girl and wipe away the debt? This will end in blood, DeWitt. But then again, it always does with you, doesn't it? It always ends in blood. You've come to lead my lamb astray, but thy crook is bent and
Bloody
thy path is
nose.
twisted. Go back to the Sodom from which you came.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Go back.
Holy shit. Before he escapes! Keep shooting!
Yeah, because the headshots like actually matter and are like
oh, hello.
seemingly pretty easy to get, at least for you.
Yeah.
We gotta find the controls to take this thing to Monument Island.
I think they mattered in Resident Evil 4, but like not the way they do in other like proper shooters.
Yeah. Like headshots for me when I was playing RE4, it was more just to stagger and to get some breathing room.
I suspect that game would be easier on the PC, though.
Dude, the horizontal mouse movement is pretty bad in this game though.
Are you just supposed to like throw caution to the wind?
I'm thinking
I don't think
about
so.
it. That doesn't seem right.
Seems odd. That seems odd. Is that door accessible?
There we go.
Oh.
It's okay. I'm not gonna hurt you.
I vaguely remember this scene. There's a lot of candles on a Zeppelin, guys,
I'm sure I can get this thing going.
with a wooden floor.
Oh,
Everything.
I love this
I'm
line.
just a prophet. so I don't have to. Amen.
Amen.
Jesus! Get the hell out of here.
And that's when you jump onto that line.
Shit.
I love that line.
Yeah.
It's one of the few like cold, like just try to be badass action lines that like this game has.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember, when is this set? This is had probably in
It's like 1912 or something like that.
Battle of Wounded Knee already
Why
happened.
they got her locked up in this place?
Because Booker's spoilers. Booker's a veteran of what's the war called, Connor?
The Civil War, or are you talking about the...
Is Battle of Wounded Knee Civil War stuff? I don't remember.
No, it's like the American Indian Wars.
Yeah, so he's
Quote
a vet,
unquote wars, anyway.
he's a vet of that. Hello? Okay. This looks like some fan art right here.
I know.
I guess even in a restricted area, these crackers need someone to clean the floors. Those politicians and scientists don't bother about what they say around me because I'm some half-leaded colored boy. But I can tell they scared out of their wits by that thing they got locked upstairs. Yes, sir. They got a
What's
tiger by the
this?
tail, and they don't know whether to hang on or run.
Weird.
The scale of this like drawing of her height is weird to me.
Yeah. She looks really long as a baby.
Yeah, she's all torso. Look at
It's like flippers, not arms.
that. I forgot, what does this do?
Please do.
That makes it different. Like it changes its potential or something.
Mm-hmm. Oh no,
Oh yeah,
that's something.
huh.
I didn't even realize that the first time I played this shit.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know that. I wouldn't have connected it because I didn't know that word. If anyone doesn't know what that word was, it's period blood. Just to be completely out there.
Just to be content. That's period blood.
Mr. Thompson, sir, I replaced the
Wow,
entire
an
fuse
exact
bank as
replica.
asked, and the lights wasn't working order last night.
I mean, that is a funny thing though. Like the kind of you play games when you're younger and like you don't catch references just because like definitions aren't aware. You're not aware of definitions of things.
Mm-hmm.
Of late, just in the siphon alone, I don't. Oh, something's happening. What?
Well, he's dead. Okay, not yet. Ooh,
So kind of an archaic
old-timey
word, that one, but
dude, I will say, Alan Wake 2, and I'm sure you've heard the discussions on Mimex, but like the way they use like live action projection and all that jazz is so cool and like impressive. Like I know this is going for recreating that like 1920s projection,
yeah.
but the fact that Alan Wake 2 can do that projection, and then like if you walk in front of the projection as Alan or whomever, it projects onto them like pretty much perfectly. It's just fucking mind blowing. That's a terrifying hand. Okay, that's it.
So the ghost hand.
The Raven hand, yeah.
Oh, the Raven one. Yeah.
Oh, why?
They've been watching her.
feel like I didn't pay that much attention to these rooms
Yeah,
when I played it.
same.
I probably ran through a lot of things when I was younger.
It is one thing to imagine one's future, and another to see it.
Oh,
I
okay.
have seen the seeds of fire that will prepare the Sodom below for the coming of the Lord. But Elizabeth shall sow those seeds, not I.
Odd. It's an odd chart. Power
Fall
readings.
before the job is done.
Oh, so it's the idea is like the closer puberty,
But
the
she
more
shall take up my mantle.
That's when like
The
her.
Lord is
that's more her
calling me
power
home.
spikes.
Yeah.
I feel his love in every tumor.
I don't remember what the
They
siphon
are the
is
train
that they're
which
talking about here.
takes me to his station.
No.
And I go with joy,
But then also it
knowing
implies that it
Elizabeth
didn't
will
matter
take my
what the
earthly
siphon
place.
was.
But the
Okay.
false shepherd is coming to lead my lamb astray.
Fucking
I will
rock
not
concert
Trying to-
board
in
that
here.
train until
Trying
she
to,
is
like,
safe from
Stop
his
her from being able to
deceptions.
instantiate it on her own or something like that.
Unless the siphon is what's powering Columbia. I can't remember exactly what powers Columbia.
Okay, so that word is literally first. It's like first menstrual bleeding.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't realize it referred to the first. I thought it was like a general term. But yeah,
No, that is
so
the
but it's
first.
very archaic. It's very archaic. We don't use it anymore, so
No.
kids playing this aren't going to really recognize it unless they're a little weird, whether that means well read or otherwise.
Dressing room. That's
This is kind of a neat sequence, though.
Oh, I love this sequence. Plus the music that plays when everything kind of goes astray.
Yeah.
That's her.
This is all in a giant tower meant to look like an American Angel.
Right, like a Statue of Liberty style angel.
Yeah. Those drawings are so good. Like, not actually good, but like the fact that they look like children's drawings.
Hmm.
Whoa!
Buddy wants to rule the world. That was Tears for Fears, one of the greatest duos of all time.
That was. It's got nothing to do with the job at hand.
Let me just casually ignore the literal power of God. In this game, man, going back to it, I remember what I love about it, but
Worse all the time.
as I became more like picky about like gameplay itself, it don't work too well
What
sometimes.
makes the girl different?
Like movement doesn't feel
I
great.
suspect it has less to do with what she
Mhm.
is, and rather more.
Well, I
with
think
what
it
she is not.
it's
A small part of her
probably
remains from where she came. It would seem the universe does not like its peas mixed with its
I
porridge.
feel like they were made much more along the lines of like an immersive sim, but they tried to like shoehorn something more approachable in the gameplay into that, and it's like I don't know.
Yeah.
They probably could have gone full into immersive sim and gotten the same vibe out of it, but it may have not had the same mass appeal.
Yeah.
Library.
I mean, I don't know what the point of those are, because like there's no, I can't go anywhere. There's no other doors.
I'm gonna send you a screenshot.
Alright. I can do this.
This came up in my.
Also, I feel like wouldn't people up here need like just warmer clothing because of how fucking cold it would be up here? Right?
You'd think. They could have it somehow temperature controlled, but
Hello. Hey! Knock it off! Stop it! Will you stop it? Not here to hurt you.
Who are you?
My name is DeWitt. I'm a friend. I come to get you out
Get
of here.
away! Are you real?
I'm real enough.
He's coming.
Look at that statue of Ulysses S. Grant.
Don't want to be here when he gets here. Just a minute, I'm getting dressed.
Get you out of here.
There's no way out. Trust me, I've looked. Stop it, you're too impatient. That's enough.
What about this?
What about it?
This is the way out, isn't it?
What are you? Give it to me.
Look at this. Look at this.
is that supposed to be Grant or is that Comstock?
No, it's. I'm pretty sure it's Grant.
It's a way out.
I always thought it was Comstock, but you might be right.
What makes the girl
Oh,
different?
I don't want to play that.
This way.
Whoops.
It's his job to keep me locked up in here.
We'll see about that.
I can't remember if I played this game before or after I read the book Julian Comstock.
Who are you? Why did you come here?
Read the
But-
what?
The book Julian Comstock.
What is that?
It's a book by Robert.
This way, come on!
I forget the guy's full name. One second.
Wait!
Hurry!
Oh my god, why am I not allowed to run right now?
Call the elevator!
What?
Press the button!
No, they have this on Kindle.
They were watching.
Robert Charles Wilson. I almost said Robert Anton Wilson, and it's a completely different person.
Hmm. I'm gonna turn that off and see if that does anything, because something feels off
All
about
this time.
the aiming.
Why?
Oh my god, that's too much. Let's try that.
Why did they put me in
Okay,
here?
we'll try that.
What am I?
So it's a book about
You're the girl who's getting out of this
like a
tower.
post peak oil society that based in what is then America, but like in the 22nd century.
Mm-hmm.
Like the events of peak oil and other climate issues created a period of time known as the False Tribulation, where a lot of people who were highly religious thought it was the end time,
How do you know my name?
Not now.
and it wasn't. But now there's like basically a theocracy established, like an explicit theocracy established within the United
Out of the
States,
way, let me guess.
Mm-hmm.
but based in Colorado Springs.
Which way?
So this guy plays with Robert Charles Wilson plays with that concept. A lot of like religious extremism in a lot of his works.
I love the music right here. It's so good.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. I'm like stressed out from the music alone. I mean, none of this is interactive by any means. It's just to make a point. But also, where does this statue land on Earth? little motion sickness. Okay.
Mr. DeWitt! Mr. DeWitt! Clean up the curb and wipe away the debt!
Anna? Anna?
Load screen. The Alex Jones game.
Right? Just popped up on Steam, and I was like, hold on.
Hold the phone. Back it up.
No, it's me, Elizabeth. You all right?
All the people I don't care to see on YouTube
Back in the land of
advertising
the
it. We'll
living.
leave it at that, because I don't want to create
Let
stupid
me.
drama for no reason, but
You almost drowned. You
fucking
need to.
ghouls.
I said I'm fine. Just give me a minute.
Do you hear that? It's music.
Go on. I just need to.
Okay, I won't be long. I won't be long, Mr. DeWitt.
Just let her wander. Also, how has no one found him and saw his like brand and be like, "Yo, false prophet here, homies"?
Yeah.
Where is she?
This island of Colombia does not make sense to me.
The water that just spills into the air.
Yeah.
I think the idea is that it probably goes into some kind of catch basin that then recycles it, but
100%. Hello? Okay. Okay, their like bathing suits make me think they're French. Is there a reason why I think that, you think?
I don't.
It's the
The
stripes that
prophet
make me
may
think
know
it's
how his own
French. I don't know
biography's
why.
going to end, but I can scarcely fathom how I'm going to start it.
I don't think so.
Other than
I
the
do
kid
know that
stuff
like
you get at the Hall of Heroes, anything
this would have been the
prior to his
era, like
baptism
within a
was, and here I
couple
quote,
decades of
hang on,
this, that people started trying to like
left
push
on
against the idea of like
riverside.
full body
Mm-hmm.
You fellas seen a girl
bathing
around here?
suits.
Blue skirt, dark
What's interesting
hair?
about this is everyone is wearing a full body bathing suit,
Yeah.
even the men in this
That
sequence.
could be our ticket out of here.
But it's just like conceptually, what are you doing to yourself? Like what are you?
The whole thing's rigged. All I want is fair pay for an honest day's work.
I forgot Irish people weren't people at this time.
Well, at least for this kind of weird,
Weird.
puritanical nationalism.
Everything's changing. People don't know their place anymore.
Tell me about it. An Oriental stopped me on the street and asked me for the time. Just like that. There
Big
should be a
yikes.
law. I think there is.
I am one of those Orientals they speak of.
Ask me for the time. The horror.
Maybe you and I should go for a walk along the shore.
I'm not going on any walk with you. Your reputation is well established.
Look at this man. Look at his face.
And the shape that his shoulders don't look right.
The
way his
yeah,
neck-
and arms.
Not like I design games, so it should be easy on it all. Because like games are hard.
Look at him, ladies. It's a crime someone doesn't get him a nice set of trunks.
They're literally the same face.
I know. I know.
Again, games are hard. We're not dunking on them just to dunk on them.
And
It's just
back then, it would have been hard to have.
see, this guy
numerous unique-
is the blue version of the red guy over there.
Yep. I just love the phenomenon. I don't know if you remember this. In GTA San Andreas and those before it, possibly even GTA 4. I don't know. I don't remember seeing this happen in GTA 5. But like, there were some vehicles that were more rare. But then if you see them once, you'll then just see them a ton.
Wait, hold
Especially
on.
in the same play session.
Did this guy just tell him to not talk about Darwin? Because evolution?
Probably.
Hey, kid.
I can tell my wife is scared, but I don't know how to comfort her.
Comstock will take care of the fox. If he says he has a plan, then he has a plan. When has he ever let us down before?
So I wonder, besides like ease of making models, is there a reason they made all the white people here like look the same?
This is the life.
I miss real beaches.
On real beaches, you've got to contend with all types of people sharing the water. Those people are not sanitary.
That's silly.
They get diseases you couldn't imagine. You don't believe me? Take a trip to Finkton.
That's the ghetto of Colombia. Where all the brown people live.
Hey, miss. Hey, Miss Elizabeth.
Hello. Oh, this is wonderful. Oh, come dance with me, Mr.
I
DeWitt.
don't dance. Come on, let's go.
Why? What could be better than this?
How about Paris?
Paris? I don't understand. How could we get there?
That's where that airship's going, but if you want to stay and dance, we
No,
can...
let's go. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go right now.
I do love Elizabeth though. Like as much as I've
It's hard to
been less
believe
warm on this
she was
game as time goes on, she is definitely a highlight.
You smell that?
Well, and I still think that like
Anything
the
like that before, have you?
Beaches
the
I
central
never
narrative is
smell much like
interesting.
that.
I mostly just think that a lot of their like social commentary can be a little bit
Mr. DeWitt, Comstock. I've read about him. They say he can see the future.
heavy-handed.
And a little power.
Mm-hmm.
He falls in all
Not that
kinds.
heavy-handed is necessarily bad. It's like
Do you
we've talked about it before. The well,
Can we leave now?
actually, did you finish The Boys or did you got tired of it?
Finish the what?
The Boys.
This looks like a
I
really-
got real tired of it real quickly.
It's just a setup.
No, the last season that aired was like it's impossible to miss the point.
Yeah, and it's not even like their heavy-handedness that I disliked. It's just I don't know. And I know it's the point of the show, but like the cartoony violence of it is what rubbed me the wrong way, I guess.
Well, I don't know. I definitely can see the problem, and I don't love the
No favors.
I don't love the
Keep an eye out for
tendency
something
to
that
like.
might ease your pain.
It's like at what point are you making a point with the violence,
Or just there to be like shock value, yeah.
or just continuing to try to shock people with it?
Mm-hmm.
So you level up and level up and level up. It's like I've told you before, like mild spoiler, maybe content warning. Go forward a minute or two if you don't want to hear it. But
Mr.
like,
DeWitt, here.
I really enjoyed the first episode and think that that was very well done
Nothing beats the cage.
He's
for like just establishing very quickly, very straight up,
Never mind.
in a world that aggrandizes people with powers of this nature. Many of those people
They're amazing.
are going to
Which
be
ones do you like more? This one?
some of
or-
the
or
worst.
this? The bird is beautiful, and the king.
Does this do anything for the story?
Are you sure?
No.
I'm sure.
Okay.
I love it.
Surprising.
And
I expected the
that's the
cage.
kind of the point is, and kind of the thesis of this particular, I don't want to say thesis, but
My God.
You always wind up at the same spot,
You all right?
Yeah,
regardless of
like-
the choices you make.
yeah,
We should get out of here.
Let's go.
yeah. It's just like in the infinite universes, in the infinite choices you can make, we all end up at a singular point.
Put those arms up now. Fingers apart. Legs
Which is
apart.
kind of the,
Head still. Now hold steady.
I ain't getting
which is kind of the
through
whole
there.
thing, because the idea there, I remember, and yeah, spoiler, that characterization that people within the first game are supposed to be related to this game as well, in some like cosmic level. But anyway, no, I liked that show for that scene, but I did not need to see someone shrink inside of, like, crawl inside of someone and explode into viscera.
Or like, again, spoilers for the first couple of episodes, where like they have this invisible guy that they've caught, and part of like torturing,
season,
yeah, they put a bomb in him,
It's probably a good idea.
and they just exploded, and I'm like, okay.
I think conceptually that's fine. I didn't necessarily need to see the results of that explosion.
Yeah, I didn't need to, again, like I didn't need to see him explode into viscera.
When I first seen
So.
Columbia, that sky was the brightest, bluest sky that ever was.
I know what gears. We'll equip that.
It seemed like heaven. Then your eyes adjusted to the light, and you saw that sea of white faces looking hard back at you.
Hey, mister. We'd like to help you.
Colored and Irish washroom.
Do I know you?
Back at the lottery, you...
This man is shredded.
Daisy always said somebody like you would come along.
New hat.
I didn't really engage with the gear system at all. Love that no one's manning this area. Love it.
You're just gonna take cotton candy and stuff.
This is terrifying.
Yep.
And the scary thing is, I feel like that would be a hit in certain pockets of the country.
Yeah.
Annabelle? Excuse me? Annabelle, it's me, Esther.
Oh, no, I'm not Annabelle.
Are you sure?
My name is Elizabeth. Do I know you?
Elizabeth. Isn't that a lovely name?
That was odd.
Last customer. Park's closing. Park's closing, everyone.
Excuse me.
Yeah, these shoes sure could benefit from a shine. Guess I haven't paid much attention.
Hey, you want to watch out? I just swapped that.
Weird.
Her art is so creepy to me.
Have you got
Yeah, I think it's
Sauerkraut?
supposed to be.
Sauerkraut?
What does that poster say?
I guess so.
This one?
The one on the left. On the left.
Dimwit and Duke.
Oh, Dimwit and Duke.
One silvery.
Hey,
In
Disc Gun
Burden of
Heavy.
Strength.
Colored comic supplement.
Okay. Patriot is always alert, John.
Huh? Of course.
Patriot is always alert.
Always alert. Always looking for the bad people. I don't know what else to say to that.
I mean, it is kind of an interesting one to kind of think about, because like the amount that we
Go on ahead.
would discuss things like other countries, like brown shirts and children's clubs.
Hey.
They're like
2 tickets for
weird
passage
and
to the First Lady airship.
Yeah, just a
nationalistic
bit,
and
Fred. Yeah,
whatnot.
How do you?
And we like don't have a
In
lot
a bit of a rush, pal.
to say as a broad culture
I
about
got it.
like the Boy
I'll ring you
Scouts.
back once it matters in hand.
I don't like this.
Yeah, send in the bird.
It's like the same kind of shit.
Excuse
we
me,
just
can I get some
don't
help
talk
here?
about.
Certainly, sir. Sorry about the wait.
What are you doing? Get the girl! Get off of me!
Oh.
Get away from me! Let me out! I want out! I want out of here now!
shotgun.
Pistol shotgun round. Let's do this. Hello? Okay, I was like, are you guys gonna come in? Oh.
He disappeared.
One more.
There's, the knockback from that pistol is
Hello? There you go.
that light doesn't help things.
I mean, plus they all have helmets now, so we all know that takes a bullet.
Yep. How they justify it anyway.
This is the moment we trained for. The false shepherd is here. The day was not exact, but the
Laura Bailey.
proves out again.
It's probably Laura Bailey. Hello?
The specimen must be taken alive. If she dies, I suspect they will give us to the bird. And whatever pieces it leaves behind will bear no names. It was cigarette number 6. This waiting is insufferable.
What's that poster behind you?
Yep.
Huh.
Why does he have a monocle?
Like that looks like such a new style of poster. That's why I wanted to see it. This feels actually like highly intentional, where like Comstock is like probably playing with some of the. Well, obviously he's playing with some of the time slippage. That's the nature of the story, but like.
Well, I was gonna say that art looks like it belongs in like Valorant or something. Like, you know, it's like more modern
Very
art compared to
modern.
like this.
Yeah.
And this.
Where is she?
It has more
Especially that
modern,
one.
like comic book sensibility to it. Very angular.
Without you could put that could be an art a poster in Cyberpunk.
Yeah, exactly. The game's like, remember to use your fingers. I'm like, no. I will not, sir.
Never.
Nope. It's a no vigor play zone here. I don't even know why I'm exploring as much as I...
As the months and years turned to memories, so did the men of Congress turn to righteousness. And through the technology of men, the dollars of Washington, the Lord worked his will upon Columbia and raised her high above the Sodom below.
Above that Sodom.
Just stay where you are.
Get away from me!
Hey, come back here!
Kill those people. I can't believe you did that. They're all dead. You killed those people.
Elizabeth,
You're a monster.
what did you think was gonna happen?
What?
Do you understand the expense people went through to keep you locked up in that tower? You think people like that are just gonna let you walk away? You are an investment, and you will not be safe until you are far away from here.
What do they want from me?
I don't know. But that's the last time anyone gets the drop on me.
It's false. It's just 100% false. What he's saying. Huge
Let me see your
Uh,
cut through his hand.
What happened back there? It's
We're
not
just
the
gonna put
last
a
of it, is it?
bandage around it.
I don't know.
It'll be fine.
I mean, more believable than Ethan Winters, right?
Sure.
Where we just spray some medical juice on ourselves.
Do my best to keep you supplied.
Attach our hand again.
Medical juice.
Try to keep
Soldiers
you
Field
safe
for
from this.
pint-sized patriots, Connor.
Right?
All right. I think that's what we're gonna call it for this episode because we got the girl. I just gotta get her home, get her to Paris, New York, wherever the fuck we need to get her. Were we at Battleship Bay? Is that where we were?
I think so.
Okay. Oh, we're not that far up. I can see, like, you know, some fields over there. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Peace.